We are back with the AEW Dynamite, and we're back with the Dynamite, with the Dynamite. Oh yeah, this show was really. It was good. It was really good. It was really cool to see the fans attending. That's one of the things that yeah, that's one of the things I was really. It was cool to see. It was cool to see some of the fans just spread out and everything, and it really did feel like a live arena, even though they were scattered around the arena and stuff. It was really cool. Yeah, it was really cool. So I'm gonna just be talking about this show in no particular order. We had um we had John Moxley and MJF on their contract signing. That was pretty crazy. Um Basically MJF was comparing Moxley to Sandman and saying that he can't wrestle, and I was just like, oh man, he going off the wall. I was like, Moxley been wrestling for years, so. And then I guess he wanted to ban his DDT move, the Spike DDT move. But John Moxley said he was going to get really creative at All Out. So you know that's going to be crazy. That's really going to be crazy. Then they was going back to Santana Ortiz and Best Friends rivalry. Santana Ortiz had messed up the Best Friends. I think it was Trent mom car. It was like a minivan. They messed that car up, and then they poured bleach on their clothes. I'm telling y'all, they are going crazy. Then we had okay, so we had Brodie Lee coming out and basically saying that Cody Rhodes will never be champion again. And I said, yes, I agree. Because when he dominated Cody the way that he did last week, yeah, it's going to be a while. And they have a new member of Dark Order called the Queen Slayer. So that's the one that beat up Brandy Rose last week. And then while they was doing their little promo, the Dustin Bros, the Dustin brothers came out there and they was trying to beat up trying to beat up Dark Order, but that didn't help. But Scorpio Sky came out there and he stood up to Brodie Lee, so I'm like, okay, so I think this is going to be like a really good match. So who knows? We may get to see that match. Then I think we will see another good match. Thunder Rose. She was the first Mexican champion versus Sheeta. Now, me personally, I think this will be a great match. It's like two different styles competing. So, whenever it's two different styles competing in a match, that will be great. We had Chris Jericho on commentary the whole show, and you know that was funny. Jericho talking about pineapple pea. I was like, oh my god. I'll never forget when they fought, when they was arguing. Whenever Jericho came down there, pineapple pea would come down there and taunt Jericho and everything. But it was so funny. Um we had Taz came out there with the machine, and it was crazy. Lance Archer, well, first Lance Archer destroyed local opponent. Then Jake the Snake was talking about Lance Archer that's going to win the whole battle royal and to be number one contender. I was like, now that would be something though. Lance Archer and Moxley, that would be something. But Team Taz said one of his members is going to win. Then out of nowhere, Darby Allin came out and attacked Ricky Starks because Ricky Starks had the same thing he had on. He had like So okay, so Darby Allen, he comes out, he got like face paint, like half his face is like black and white, and the other half is normal. So Ricky Starks was imitating him. Darby beat the mess out of him. I was like, that's good. He got his revenge. Um, Next we had the Young Bucks versus the Dustin Rose brothers. Long story short, the Young Bucks won this match. They was just too much for the Rose brothers. Now, when they fought the Best Friends, this was a much better match because the Best Friends and Young Bucks is like here. So when they was facing each other, it was so fast. It was so many moves, so fast paced. Young Bucks throwing their crazy super kicks move to Best Friends, but Best Friends was fighting back though with those big right hands. And man, y'all know the crazy thing about this. Hangman Page cost the Young Bucks the match. And I couldn't believe, I was like, whoa. Like I thought Hangman Page and Young Bucks was cool. He cost them the match. He was holding Matt Jackson's leg while Trent rolled up Nick Jackson for the victory. I couldn't believe that. I was like, wow. So I don't know, like something gonna happen with that. I guess I don't know. You know what? I think Hangman Page did not want to face the Young Bucks, and who's I can't blame him because when they fought at that last pay per view, that match was almost like an hour. He probably like, look, I don't want to face the Young Bucks. He want to face someone new. So the Best Friends was facing FTR, and I think the Best Friends, they was just out of energy after facing the Young Bucks, and who can blame 'em? I mean, Young Bucks is like a loaded tag team. They just got so much energy. So FTR, they won by submission on Trent. So and Chris Jericho was like, he was so impressed with FTR, and he thinks that they can beat Hangman Page and Kenny Omega for the tag team title. I was like, yeah, that's gonna be a good match. Yeah, FTR versus Hangman Page and Kenny Omega. That's gonna be a good match though. It really will be. But I still can't believe that though. Like Hangman Page really cost them the title. It's just crazy though. But this was a really good show though. This was a really good show. I really enjoyed everything. I always enjoy Chris Jericho acting crazy throughout each match. Oh, and at the end, oh damn, I forgot. At the end, we had Matt Hardy. Forgot about this. Matt Hardy versus Sammy in the tables match, and Sammy was bleeding like right here. He was bleeding so crazy. But Matt Hardy, he put Sammy in a twist of fate through the chair, and that was it. I thought that was it, but he got a 2 count, and Matt Hardy couldn't believe it. And I couldn't believe it. I mean, he was bleeding like crazy. But Sammy pulled himself together and he put Matt Hardy in a deleted table. Matt Hardy got out to the deleted table. Sammy was hitting him and kicking him and everything. But he got put through that deleted table, and that was it. And Matt Hardy was out. Matt Hardy was also bleeding as well. So I don't know, Matt Hardy. I don't know. He's just a warrior, boy. Taking them just to be bleeding like crazy. It's too much though. Then after all that had happened, Orange Cassidy ran out and he attacked Chris Jericho, and they was fighting. And JR was like, "Oh my God, this is crazy! My God, someone get some help out here!" I was like, "Ego Classic JR." I was like, "Damn, they was fighting right in front of him." JR just stood up and he was like, someone get some referees out here. Got about like 10 referees on Jericho. I'm like, Dad, like, ain't nobody tried to hold Cassidy back. Like, and Jericho was pushing the referees out and he stormed at Cassidy. Cassidy came back with a Superman punch. I say, oh, Cassidy Superman punch is really cool. But this that whole rival at all out gonna be crazy. I can't wait to watch this. This was a great show. I really hope everybody enjoyed this video. Oh, and I think one bonus match. It was Big Swole versus Penelope Ford. Big Swole won, and I'm glad that she is back and winning on AEW because she is a good superstar, and I believe one day she could be the women's champion on there. I really do. So big ups to her. This was a great review. I hope you like this. Like, comment, subscribe, share with everybody. AEW Dynamite with the dynamite. Woo! And we going, y'all. And we going. Woo!